What is up, people? Hey, hey, we here. We here for UFC 227, which is right about now. Gonna start with the main card. And man, is this one gonna be really interesting. Because we have two title defenses which are gonna create history for their respective divisions. Because for the 125 and 135 pound divisions, they don't get a lot of attention, and these lighter weight guys need to be really skilled to get the attention of the UFC audience. The problem here is not in relation to whether they are good or not. It is in relation to how good they are. They're really good. And that's what Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson, and that is what Cody Garbrandt, TJ Dillashaw, and Henry Cejudo are going to put up today for an amazing night of fights. And we're going to open with Thiago Santos going up against Kevin Holland. That's going to be the opening fight. And in case you're wondering where to watch these fights on, I will be updating the stream shortly for the details. Thiago Santos stands at 6 feet 2. Kevin Holland is 6 feet 3. Both weighed in at 185 pounds, and Kevin Holland has a significant reach advantage at 81 inches. You could watch these fights for free on the following channels, in case you are wondering the same. These are the channels which are showing these fights for free. Absolutely free, people. So go ahead, hit like, maybe sub to the channel. And in case you can't find these channels, you could still hit me up and I can give you some more channels to watch UFC 227. We are live, and this is the main card beginning just about now. We are live with Kevin Holland and Thiago Santos, with Kevin Holland on a 4-fight win streak, has 8 first-round finishes. Thiago Santos, known for his leg kicks, the more tattooed up fighter on my left. In case you are in a specific country which I have not listed out, you need to let me know, and I will help you out on where to watch these fights for free, for live, on the comment section. Thiago is the favorite for this fight as minus 360. He has a record of 17 wins and 6 losses. Fights out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. A lot of Chinese and Brazilian fighters on this card today. He has a Thor's hammer tattooed on his chest. That means he packs a lot of power, is what I would like to think. And in case you want to watch these fights in other countries, I will quickly post the comments in the comment section where to watch these fights. So in case you're joining in from Australia or New Zealand, Australia is featuring this on Fuel TV. New Zealand is going to feature this on Fox Southeast Asia. Good kicks to open the fight by Kevin Holland. Beautiful oblique kick. These guys want to finish this early. Huge middleweights for their division. Oh, beautiful body shot by Thiago. Kevin Holland needs to get those hands up. Thiago Santos gotta be careful. Santos trying to go for a takedown. Beautiful submission attempt, but does not get it. Does Kevin Holland. So Holland is on the ground. Thiago in his guard, trying to posture up to land some ground and pound. 4 minutes and 5 seconds in the very first round for this main card of UFC 227. Hopefully the audio is crystal clear. And we're gonna begin. Armbar attempt by Kevin Holland. Good switch up. Thiago has to be careful here. And he is. Lands some beautiful ground and pound. Good barrage of strikes by Thiago Santos. Hammer fist, but most of this is blocked. This is fresh in round 1 for the main card. I would agree this is a slightly weaker card compared to UFC 229 and 230, which just got announced with Conor McGregor and Khabib. Nurmagomedov as the main event. Also close by is Nate Diaz and Dustin Poirier. So let me know what your opinion is on those two fights, who's gonna win, and also let me know in the comment section who do you think is gonna win today's fights. Thiago, meanwhile, landing ground and pound, trying to let Holland up. Looks like he is winning the fight as of now. Thiago has to be careful. Good kicks on the ground by Thiago. His leg kicks are vicious. Welcome to all the listeners. This is UFC 227 and we are MMA Live, featuring the Fight Companion podcast. Kevin Holland still going for a armbar, does not get it. A lot of great ground and pound by Thiago. Kevin has to be careful here. This fight might get finished. Oh my goodness, what ground and pound by Thiago Santos. And in case you want to watch these fights for free, please don't go nowhere. Go to the comment section, and I have mentioned where to watch these fights absolutely free. Join us in this pursuit of UFC greatness by watching fights along with us. And all of these channels which I put on the comment section will give you these fights for free. No subscriptions needed. All you need is a cable TV subscription. Kevin Holland is complaining to shots to the back of the head. 1 minute 55 seconds remaining in round one. Kevin still trying to go for arm bars, but not really good. Thiago's landed a lot of ground and pounds. Kevin has to be careful here. Oh my goodness. Shots are landing. Shots are landing left, right, and center on the head of Kevin Holland. The referee is having a close look. Kevin's still in there, but he is exhausted. Gives up his back, not good against Thiago. He is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Recovers the guard. Back to the guard right now is Thiago Santos, who has a hammer at the center of his chest. Of all the tattoos you would believe a person could have, the most freakiest one is on the chest of Thiago Santos. Good elbows from bottom by Kevin Holland. 1 minute remaining in round one out of a possible three. Thank you once again to all the listeners who are joining into the stream. Good recovery on the guard. Good hand control. But Thiago once again starts the hammer fists. And Kevin has to be careful. Thiago wants to land a kick while Kevin is up, but he doesn't. Kevin Holland is up. He has to be really careful here. He has to use his reach. Kevin has a significant reach advantage of 6 inches at 81 inches in total. Oh my goodness, they are throwing recklessly. And Kevin, who's on a 4 first round finish streak, looks like he's going to get out of the first round. Kevin Holland is not being patient here. He has to be careful. Good shot to the body by Thiago. Oh, good, beautiful knee by Thiago. They clinch up against the cage. Round is almost coming to close. Holland gives up the back, and the round comes to an end. I had to give that round to Thiago Santos for round one. Let me know in the comment section. What do you think about the main event today? Is it going to be TJ Dillashaw, or is it going to be Cody No Love Garbrandt? Let me know. I am meanwhile searching for some other channels which will be able to stream these fights for you for free. Whenever UFC hits these regions, they will be able to stream these fights for free. Just a little bit of time for us between breaks. Round one clearly going in favor of Thiago Santos. If there are any old subscribers who are listening in, hit me up in the comment section. Holler at me, people. And for other regions, here it is. For Australia, these are the regions and channels updated on your comment section right now. So if you're in one of these regions, you could go here and watch these fights for free most of the time. Oh, beautiful kick by Kevin Holland. Kick to the groin. by Thiago Santos as round 2 begins, deep in the nutsack, as they would say. Kevin Holland complaining to the referee it was an accidental foul. Both of the men were going for a kick, and it did not land. Beautiful refereeing there, giving him some time. Thiago wanted to land the elbow. Kevin has to be on the outside. Use the reach advantage. Oh, beautiful overhand, beautiful kick. Thiago Santos pointing to the mouth guard which fell off from Kevin Holland's mouth. Kevin wants to do a lot of kicks. Kevin Holland's mouth guard is flying all over the place. Beautiful shot by Thiago, and Kevin Holland is back on the ground again. He is fighting recklessly. He's not doing any good to himself by fighting this way. Not really good. Not good position on side control almost for Thiago Santos. Right now in half guard. Thiago has some really good submissions and he takes the mount. Easy mount taken by Thiago Santos against the cage. Not a good position for Kevin Holland, who's trying to cage walk, which is good advice from the corner, but he's not doing it particularly well. Time for the barrage almost. Trying to reverse position, and Kevin Holland does. They are back on their feet, people. Co-main and main event, Demetrious Johnson versus Henry Cejudo, Part 2, and TJ Dillashaw versus Cody Garbrandt, Part 2. No love lost between these gentlemen. Beautiful shots, power shots landed by Thiago. I'm still giving this round as of now to Thiago Santos because of the takedown and the power shots delivered by these gentlemen. Good connection by Thiago. Kevin Holland is being reckless and hit to the body again and again by Thiago. Goes for the takedown once more. Defended for now by Kevin Holland. Wants to get the takedown desperately, and he does. Not a good position for Kevin Holland. Thiago Santos doing a real good job. Real good job with the ground and pound to the side of the head. 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the fight. And let me know if there are any predictions for the main and co-main event. Let me check the audio for a moment. A beautiful knee by Kevin. Almost caught Thiago by surprise. Hopefully the audio is clear. Now you might be wondering, Thiago by surprise. What the fuck is happening? But yes, Kevin got the back, trying to drill some ground and pound from the back. Not successful. Wants to go for the takedown. Kevin Holland recovering the underhook in the meanwhile, but Thiago Santos still going for it and gets the takedown, but reversed by Kevin. Beautiful stuff, and lands on side control. Elbows by Kevin Holland. Predator mentality. Beautiful elbows. Thiago has to be careful here. 50 seconds remaining in the fight. As the listeners are leaving the stream slowly, I would appreciate the single listener who is still listening at this hour on a Saturday night. Beautiful stuff by Kevin Holland late in the round, but I don't think this is enough to give him the fight. Wants to go for a guillotine, modifying into a dart, does not get it. Beautiful jiu-jitsu work by Kevin Holland, who is still inside control, and he's going to end the round inside control. Good aggressive submissions by Kevin Holland. And Thiago Santos recovers from a barrage of elbows. Gotta be a really close round. What do you guys think? I do agree it is a card which is slightly top heavy in terms of the fights, but still a reasonably good card. Beautiful work on the ground by Thiago early in the round, but I would have to give 2 rounds in the books for Thiago Santos against Kevin Holland, but Kevin Holland coming back great at the end of the round. Welcome once again to all the listeners of the stream. Thiago Santos versus Kevin Holland is going on right now in the main card of UFC 227. This is the live fight companion and live results podcast from our channel. In case you want to watch these fights for free, do go to the comment section. There are channels listed there, and if these channels are available in your country, you could go and watch these fights for free on these channels. Round 3, they touch gloves. Kevin Holland picking up momentum later in round 2. So this should be a really interesting fight to watch right now. They are exhausted, not known for their gas tanks, but Thiago Santos' kicks are still coming. Good one to the body. Kevin Holland staying patient. Oh, a beautiful connection by Santos on the right. UFC. Oh, good kick by Santos. Landed to the body. Does not hurt Kevin Holland. Good liver shot. Good connection by Kevin Holland. Santos is being open. Good 360 roundhouse attempted by Thiago, but does not connect at all. Thiago wants to go for the takedown. Kevin Holland gets taken down once more. This is not looking good for Kevin Holland. Meanwhile, let me update you on the results which happened in the undercard. The fight pass prelims featuring Marlon Vera versus Wuluji Buren ended in round 2 TKO for Marlon Vera. Ground and pound by Thiago Santos. In the meanwhile, Weili Zheng wins her decision against Danielle Taylor, and Alex Perez wins via first round TKO against Jose Torres. These were the 3 fight pass prelim fights. Then we went to the undercard. Shaman Moraes wins via unanimous decision against Matt Sales. Ricardo Ramos wins against Kyung Ho Kang. And Ricky Simon wins his decision against Montel Jackson. Meanwhile, Thiago Santos improves his position to a full mount. Wants to go for a head and arm choke or an arm triangle, as they would like to call it. Does not have space against the cage. He has to move Kevin to the right and then maybe go for the submission. He abandons it and throws some ground and pound. Kevin Holland wants a cage walk, gets out of the position beautifully, but he's still on the ground. Thiago Santos keeping a close eye on him, and the referee gets these fighters up. Santos looking for a Superman punch. Kevin Holland is hurt. Thiago Santos got to be careful. Beautiful connection by Thiago. He's going in for the kill. Kicks coming from all angles. Kevin Holland trying to go for a takedown. Not there. No mas. Thiago stops it. Wants to go for a guillotine or a neck crank. He's going for a neck crank, people. I don't think he has enough gas left in the gas tank, so he abandons the position. Good awareness of the octagon by Thiago Santos. Moves to the other side and starts landing ground and pound. Kevin Holland has to do something, otherwise the referee is gonna stop this fight any moment. Moves to full mount once more. Beautiful transitions displayed today by Thiago Santos. Excellent transitions from half guard to side control to the full mount, just like butter and bread going together into your stomach. Ground and pound once more. Kevin Holland speaking to Thiago Santos. Gives up his back partially, but Thiago wants to go for the arm triangle or the head and arm choke, whichever is available, but he chooses to hit him with some ground and pound again. 1 minute 15 seconds remaining. This is the first fight Beautiful fight to open the fight card. UFC 227 fight breakdown, fight companion is right here on our channel, which is inching closer, oh so closer to the subscriber goal, and he cinches it. Kevin Holland is in trouble. The oxygen supply is cut for the arm triangle choke. This one seems to be tight. Thiago Santos knows his position, but I don't think he has enough gas left. He might get the tap though. Kevin Holland adjusting his underwear in the meanwhile and gets out of the position. Beautifully done. Beautifully done by Kevin Holland, but he is exhausted. And both these fighters are literally hugging each other. Thiago Santos improves his position to the back. Kevin Holland wants to recover guard. He does. Very well done by... Oh, Thiago has to be careful not to be caught with an arm guard, but no, he doesn't. Kevin Holland has to throw whatever he has with the kitchen sink and the refrigerator at Thiago Santos. Otherwise, he is not going to win this fight. This is going to be a unanimous decision for Thiago Maheta Santos, and the referee stops it at the end of 3 rounds. They hug it out. Good work. Kevin Holland will improve, will learn a lot from this fight. Definitely. Thiago Santos stays somewhere close to the top 15 as usual, not posing threat to the top contenders of the division in any way, shape or form are these two fighters. But Kevin Holland has good reach, good ability to stay on the outside, but he did not use it in this fight at all. So Santos will get the decision for himself. And the last fight of the undercard was Pedro Munoz versus Brett Johns, which Pedro Munoz wins via unanimous decision. A striking clinic displayed by Pedro Munoz. That was the featured fight in the undercard that led us to this fight, that is Thiago Santos versus Kevin Holland. Total strikes on round 3, 25 for Santos, 20 for Kevin Holland. Round 2 again controlled by Santos, but Kevin Holland did land a lot of strikes at the end of the round, and Thiago Santos did dominate the control in the first round. So I'm going to give this fight at least 29-28 to Thiago Maheta Santos by unanimous decision. Let me know what you guys feel in the comment section. Once again, welcome to all the listeners. We are an up and coming channel. Do support us by leaving a like and maybe sub to the channel. We do this every fucking week whenever UFC puts up a fight. This is going to be really not interesting. My favorite referee doing the ref job for this fight, Bruce Buffer, announcing the decision, and it is Thiago Santos who wins by unanimous decision against Kevin Holland. They hug it out. Joe Rogan, with my favorite color shirt, doing the post-fight interview. Let's listen to him. Thiago was ranked number 13 before this fight. He would probably improve to 12. Thiago speaking Portuguese for his Brazilian fans, which I do not understand, so there's a translator, but good victory nonetheless. I would agree this is not a very loaded card. For a UFC pay-per-view, this is not a loaded fight card at all. But still, we cannot thank the MMA gods more, because what is coming up in the second half of the year is going to be brilliant. UFC 230, Nate Diaz coming back with his fight against Dustin Poirier, but he was not happy that Conor McGregor versus Khabib was announced later in the press conference. What do you guys think? Should Conor Khabib happen or not? And should Nate Diaz be fighting Conor for the big payday of their trilogy? Let me know in the comment section. I feel Conor Khabib has to happen after all the antics Conor did with the dolly, throwing shit around the bus, injuring other fighters, getting sued, getting out of a predicament in his fight against the Nevada or the New York State Athletic Commission, comes out unscathed, and now he's booked for October 6th for UFC 229. Khabib versus Conor McGregor is going to be upon us in a few months' time. So, what do you guys think about that? Let me know. Hit me up in the comment section. And also, Demetrious Johnson is going to defend his belt for, I think, the 13th time. He has set the record for the most number of defenses, title defenses in UFC history. Always going to be remaining in the record books. So it is going to be real amazing to watch him go at it once again with Henry Cejudo, who is the only Olympic gold medalist in wrestling to ever compete in the octagon. The Messenger was defeated by Demetrious Johnson in their previous fight, but Henry would have made some adjustments, and they would be back at it again later today. And the main event obviously is going to be Cody Garbrandt versus TJ Dillashaw. Those are the fights lined up for you. We have Chris Pratt in the building. Kelvin Gastelum, Chris Pratt in the building. Brian Ortega, T-City in the house. Let's go, people. We have Matt Hughes, UFC Hall of Famer, along with Platinum Mike Perry, and the Iceman is in the building looking fit. Iceman Chuck Liddell. My volume is very low. Alright, let's crank this up. Let's do the mic volume. Thank you for bringing it up, Ghost Script. Thank you for joining to the stream. Open sound settings. Let us see. Hopefully should be better by now. I think this would make it better. Just let me know if it's okay. Just increasing the settings a little bit. Hopefully this will solve the problem. So we have, what is the next fight? Let us see. Let us see what is the next fight. We have Polyana Vienna going up against JJ Aldrich. In terms of looks, obviously Polyana Vienna is the better looking fighter, but that does not matter because JJ Aldrich is much more accomplished in fighting. So she will be my pick for this fight in the women's strawweight division, I believe. We also have Cub Swanson versus Renato Moicano. Number 10 going up against number 4 in the UFC featherweight division. Also coming up, TJ Dillashaw, meanwhile, entering the building with his coach, Dwayne Bang Ludwig. We also have the co-main event, Johnson versus Cejudo 2, which will be happening for the UFC 125 division. Cody walking in with his wife, 11-1 record for UFC's former bantamweight champion. One of the craziest hand speeds in UFC today is with Cody No Love, so that's going to be the main event. Coming up next, though, Polyana Vienna versus JJ Aldrich in the women's division. So let me know if the volume has improved or not. Ghost Script. Meanwhile, I don't know how many of you watched the UFC's 25 years press conference. Tyron Woodley and Darren Till booked Israel Adesanya versus Derek Brunson. Also booked later in the year. That's going to be UFC 230. Dustin the Diamond Poirier going to be up against Nate Diaz. That's going to be a real interesting fight. Diaz took the fight. I think they baited Diaz into taking this fight, and then they offered Conor McGregor his fight against Khabib Nurmagomedov. They're going to settle the beef. Platinum Mike Perry versus Cowboy Cerrone. Jackson Wink versus Jackson Wink. Hell yeah, that's going to be a great fight. And we have Valentina Shevchenko. My goodness, she looks so hot. Against Nico Montano, who will be defending her flyweight belt. In the women's division, we also have Anthony Smith going up against Volkan No Time Ozdemir. That's going to be a real interesting fight. That's going to end real quick, probably. We also have the guy who's going to slur his words in another 2 years' time, which is, what's his name? The guy from WSOF, forgot. He's going to go up against James Wick. So the schedule for September is going to be UFC 228, UFC Fight Night September 15th, and UFC Fight Night once more on September 22nd. On October we have UFC 229 on October 6th, a Fight Night on UFC on Fox October 27th, and November is going to be packed with lots of great fights coming your way. Hopefully the volume issue has been sorted. In case you want to watch these fights for free, you can go to the comment section, and please don't hesitate. If you can find these channels in your country, you should please go and check out these channels. These are available on cable or on television, any direct TV, any subscription you have, you can watch these channels for free. DC, Joe Rogan and John Anik are doing work at the commentary box. Khabib versus Conor gonna happen at UFC 229. Meanwhile, they've featured Nate Diaz on UFC 230. So in case if something goes wrong, they would probably have that as a backup fight, maybe for the interim belt, or maybe they could move Dustin Poirier one pay-per-view ahead, because they will be in camp anyways. So it's going to be really interesting to see what's going to happen for UFC 229. No other fights were announced. Conor, though, is doing real good by taking this early in the month of October, because if this goes to November, it's going to be real problematic. And I think his dolly throwing antics were not really good for him in the state of New York. So I think that is why his fights in New York were probably cancelled. So I don't think he can fight in New York. So he's probably going to fight in Nevada. Meanwhile, we have Polyana Vienna. Man, she looks good. Going up against JJ No Nonsense Aldrich in the women's strawweight division, 115 pounds. Polyana Vienna will be the second fighter to enter the octagon. The first one is JJ Aldrich, very well respected fighter in the strawweight division and the circles around that. Meanwhile, I haven't seen much of Polyana Vienna, but I have seen a couple of fights of JJ Aldrich, and she's gonna probably get the win. JJ Aldrich, I think, won most of her fights in the UFC's Ultimate Fighter series. She did really well. JJ's got good hands, fights out of a southpaw stance. Polyana Vienna's comments are like, I'm the new generation, I'm gonna be beautiful, I'm gonna be aggressive. No, that's not really what is required to fight in the octagon. You need to put in more work. So that's what is needed. Let us fight in the octagon. You need to put in more work. Volume seems to be okay. JJ is very good in wrestling too, so you gotta keep that in mind. She's really good with her wrestling. She is entering the octagon first. Her forehead is completely out of any hair. That's pretty much it. Her hair is peeled back. Weird hairstyle. I think she still gets the victory. She fights out of Denver, Colorado, so her altitude training will be on point. And Polyana Vienna, haven't seen much of her, so gotta really see what's gonna happen in this fight. JJ looking good. They made weight. Looks rehydrated. Will probably take the fight to the ground, and we will see what happens then. She has back-to-back victories in the strawweight division. She has 2 first-round finishes by knockouts, and she's a Taekwondo black belt. JJ Aldrich should be taken seriously here. She has a black belt in Taekwondo, and she is also a pretty good wrestler, is what I am led to believe. So that's the fight which is coming up in the women's strawweight division. Meanwhile, my hair is growing longer day by day. Hopefully all of this will be sorted. She does not want to show skin, so she wears a full t-shirt, just like Kat Zingano doesn't. But man, both of these ladies should rethink their opinions on t-shirts. That hair is really, really tied closely. My goodness. She's literally looking bald right now because of that hairstyle. Even though I dig it, it's looking a little weird. JJ Aldrich entering the octagon first, followed by Polyana Vienna. After which we'll be moving to the real fights, which is Cub Swanson versus Renato Moicano. Volkan Ozdemir's fight got cancelled because of an injury, so that's going to be rescheduled with Anthony Smith. Then we also have Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson going up against Henry Cejudo. That's an interesting fight to watch, along with Cody No Love Garbrandt versus TJ Dillashaw. Polyana does look good though. You got to give that to her, but that's not really required inside the octagon. We need to be having skills in fighting. Polyana is from Brazil. JJ is from the United States of America. They both weighed in approximately at 115 pounds. I'm surprised they're putting this fight on the main card though. Same thing with Thiago Santos versus Kevin Holland. Those 2 fights deserve to be on the undercard, but because of the cancellation of Volkan's fight, they had to put this on the main card. She's on a 6-fight win streak, Polyana, and she has 9 first-round finishes. She has finished all her 10 wins, 6 by submission and 4 by knockout. So she is a finisher, is what UFC stats are telling me. So we gotta see how this plays out. She will be the taller fighter compared to JJ Aldrich. Let's look at the reach advantage, if there is any. Polyana is 26, JJ is 25. She weighed in at 116. They are almost the same height though. They're the same height and they have identical reach at 67 inches. So it's going to be really interesting how this one plays out, because both of these women are known to finish in the first round, but I don't think this is going to go to a finish. Probably this one going to be going to a decision. The underdog right now is JJ Aldrich, who is at a plus 130. That's a good bet to take. If you still... I do not know why the issue with the audio is coming. Hopefully this should solve it. I'm keeping it as close to my mouth as possible. So Red Wine, thank you for pointing that out. Polyana is the minus 160 favorite. So that's going to be a really interesting pick. Why is the volume low today? Of all the days this will fuck up, it has to be today. Let me see. Check with another headphone. Okay. Check with another headphone. Oh yeah, this is pretty low. I'm sorry. Okay. Check with another headphone. Let me tweak the settings. Let me tweak it. Oh yeah, this is pretty low. I'm sorry. Okay. Let me just tweak. Check with another headphone. Let me tweak the settings. Let me tweak it. Oh yeah, this is pretty low. I'm sorry. Okay. Let me just tweak. Check with another headphone. Let me tweak the settings. Let me tweak it. Oh yeah, this is pretty low. Okay, this should be okay, I think. Red wine, is this better? Hopefully this is better. Okay, let's focus on the fights, guys. 4 minutes remaining in round 1. Southpaw stands for J.J. Aldrich, who is wearing a white top and black shorts. Good connection by Polyana. Wants to go for the takedown. Good pressure by Polyana. I am surprised by the pressure put in by Vienna. She's pretty strong against J.J. Aldrich, gotta say that. Getting the underhooks, getting the hand control. This is the second fight out of a possible 5. The first one, Thiago Santos, getting the unanimous decision victory against Kevin Holland. Red wine, if you're still there, please let me know if the audio is better. I am directly speaking to the mic. Sound setting seems to have been fucked up today. I will work on that for the next fight for sure. Let me figure that out. But in the meanwhile, the fight is going on. JJ reverses position, gets Polyana against the cage, and she gets a takedown but cannot keep JJ on the ground. She wanted to go for a guillotine choke. Did not get it. Good knees by JJ, but her hands are clasped tight by Polyana Vienna. That seems to be the issue, but still JJ pushing her up against the cage, which is going to earn her some points with the judges. Meanwhile, I sound freaky. Let me check the audio once more. See if it's okay. The judges. Meanwhile, I sound freaky. Let me check the audio once more. Yeah, it looks a little better, I guess. Good knees again by JJ. Not a lot of action in round 1 of this fight. Good knee once again by JJ. Polyana pushed up against the cage. JJ might want to go for a single, but not really committing to anything. Good knee exchanged by Vienna. JJ wants to throw some hands. Polyana does not engage. Reset to the center. Pressure by JJ. Oh, good connection, man. Both of them got clipped. JJ got to be careful. Her head is a little high at the center. She has to move out of the way of the center line. Polyana with some good kicks to the body. Good kicks. Good straight left by JJ Aldrich. Taken on the chin by Polyana. Good outside leg kick. Polyana's movement is good. Oh, good connection by JJ, but does not phase Vienna. Again, they clinch up. JJ reverses position. Beautifully done against the cage. Clinch fighting at its average, not at its best. These women need to change positions quicker. They're just pressing their heads against each other and not doing much. Not the fault. Good trip by Polyana. Wants to go for the neck. Does not have it, I think. But still going for the guillotine. Not good for her. She's going to lose position. It is not going to be good for her. No. That's not how you do it, Polyana. She has lost position. She is on the ground. JJ Aldrich is in her guard. Nonetheless, trying to improve position is Polyana, but JJ content to keep the pressure. Hammer fist by Polyana from the guard, which is interesting to see. Maybe Polyana wants to go for a Kimura, then roll out of the position. Okay, what is she? Oh my goodness. They asked for a reset right when JJ was going for a submission and the round comes to a close. Oh my goodness. That is really interesting. Real interesting. Who do you got go script for the main event? If you're still there, Red Wine, you could probably chime in. What are your picks for the main and co-main event? What do you think? There has to be an app for this. This is from Steel Series for improving the audio because I'm not able to do anything. Everything is maxed out. Round 2 about to begin. JJ is taking the center once more, putting some pressure early. Oh, good connection by JJ. Polyana's chin was up in the sky. JJ trying to throw some combinations. Polyana moving out of the way. Beautifully done. JJ still wants to land that left hand. Polyana with some kicks. Good connection once again by JJ. Polyana answers with a kick to the body. Oh, connections on the chin. These women are taking it. Polyana's busy adjusting her straps, if you know what I mean. JJ has to throw more though. Polyana's punches are landing. Good connection by Polyana. JJ ran into a straight there. Their punches are real basic. Once more, Polyana wants to go for the trip and guillotine combo. JJ realizes the mistake, resets, they're back to clinching. This fight's going to be tough to watch and even tougher to judge because nothing really is happening in terms of clear-cut action. JJ still pressing Polyana up against the cage. Because of this fucked up mic, I have to talk like this for the rest of the podcast. Or maybe it is my voice. I do not know. They are literally hugging each other. That is what is happening right now. Absolutely no action against the cage. Herb Dean watching this closely. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothingness is all they have. Polyana wants to go for that trip real bad. Still nothing. Just as Red Wine would say. Oh, good connection by Polyana on the break. Combinations. Exchanging. Good connections by JJ. Oh, left straight. Oh my goodness. Polyana's chin is up in the air. And her combinations are coming from the hip. Connects on a right straight though. Left straight by JJ. JJ is being smart here. She has to connect. Polyana's backed up. JJ has that home for the left hand. Left straight is there. Right hand over the top. My goodness. They gotta go for it, man. Just swing for it. Good jab by JJ Aldrich. Polyana content to move back for the meanwhile. I am trying to make as much action out of this. This is not a main card caliber fight. But still it's going on. Left straight once more. Good kick to the body by Polyana. Their reach has always been the disadvantage. Good connection once more by JJ. think I'd give this round to JJ, clearly. Looking at the strike she's landing off late. They have to sit down more on their punches. Good right connected by Polyana. Throws one to the body. Good one to the body by Polyana. But JJ Aldrich coming up with the right straight. Level change by Polyana. Takes JJ to the ground. Takes her back. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Wants to sink the hooks in. She does. She does. JJ is in a lot of trouble. Wants to go for a mount. Gives a position in the meanwhile. Polyana should be really careful with what position she has. 35 seconds remaining in round 2, which looks like it's going to go to round 3. Polyana losing position. Yes, she has lost position, but JJ reverses, lands up in half guard, in the half guard of Polyana Vienna. That is where I want to land. I want to land in the full guard of Polyana Vienna, but will not get the opportunity to do so. Meanwhile, JJ moving to half guard once more, throwing some ground and pound. And the round comes to an end once more. These women do not like each other. From the looks of it, they evidently do not like each other at all. Good connection by JJ in that round, I have to say. Gotta give that round to JJ Aldrich. Their punches don't have any power. That's the problem. That is the problem here. Polyana had a good position. She left it. JJ landed on top. There's not going to be any finish as I predicted to this fight, which is the second fight on the main card. Meanwhile, let me tell you the results of the undercard. Marlon Vera could get the performance of the night because of his KO against Julie Buran. Beautifully done by Marlon. KO of the night performance. Wiley Zhang wins her decision against Danielle Taylor. Alex Perez is also in the running for KO of the night because of his first round TKO versus Jose Torres. Those were the 3 fights in the Fight Pass prelims as round 3 begins. Good connection by JJ. Polyana is being really reckless. They need to sit down more on their punches. That is very evident. At least JJ is trying a little bit. Counter striking by JJ. Polyana is just running for it, man. She's just winging punches in the air like an untrained fighter. She should be more careful with her chin. If anyone else had some power, let's say Rose or Joanna even, they would have flatlined these 2 girls by now because their chin is so much up in the air. In the undercard, we had Shaman Moraes probably winning the performance of the night for his unanimous decision against Matt Sales. Ricardo Ramos wins a decision against Kyung Ho Kang, and Ricky Simon wins his decision against Montel Jackson. So these were the fights on the undercard of UFC 227. Connections by both the fighters. JJ has to move in, land, and get out. That's what JJ needs to do. She's doing it reasonably well. Polyana wants to clinch. Wants to go for submission. She jumps guard right on top of the center of the cage against JJ Aldrich. This is not good advice by the corner of Polyana Vienna. She's not winning this fight. She's landing some hammer fists though. JJ has to be careful. She has to land some punches. That was a unnecessary guard jump by Polyana Vienna. They are just hugging each other on the ground. Herb Dean might break this up very soon. UFC 227. Good hand control by Polyana. She is landing some shots, but these are not enough in the eyes of the judges to win you the fight. JJ Aldrich, in the meanwhile, is also trying to land some punches of her own, but they're not landing. These women are gassed. They just looked at each other for 2 seconds. They just looked at each other and they said, okay, let's resume fighting. And they do. They resume fighting finally. Nothing is happening in this stupid fight. I do not know why they put this on the main card of a pay-per-view event. If anybody's bought the pay-per-view, probably gonna be dumb, because this was not a pay-per-view to buy. If you want to buy a pay-per-view, you gotta buy UFC 230, people. That's gonna give you your money's worth. But in case you don't have the money, you can go to the comment section, and there are a list of channels which are showing these fights for absolutely free. Right now I am watching this on Sony 10.2. In Asia, these fights always are shown for free. So in case you are wondering where the hell are the fights, you could watch these channels on cable or any satellite TV subscription you have. They reset to the center of the cage. Good connection by JJ. She has to follow up. That's the problem. When she lands a good shot, JJ does not follow up. That was a solid left by JJ Aldrich. This one's going for a decision, mostly in favor of Aldrich. Polyana Vienna not doing good in her approach to the fight, dropping guard at the center of the cage. Good left straight by JJ. Polyana, though, she's breakdancing to the center. She's not doing much. Their reach is so less that they're literally standing next to each other, but they still can't hit each other because of their footwork. That's where the issue is. Joanna would have lit them up. Rose would have lit them up. Good connection by JJ. JJ has to throw these hands. She has to go for the finish. She gotta throw. Taekwondo is her background. She has to throw something, man. Do something, stupid girls. I don't like this fight, I'm telling you. This fight was not like for me. Finally, some connection by JJ Aldrich. I'm gonna give the decision to her just because she's landing more shots. Polyana is getting backed up most of the time, and the fight ends and they hug it out. Like, for whatever reason, they hug each other, and JJ Aldrich is happy. I guess she gets the unanimous decision. For whatever it's worth, Polyana will probably be on a losing streak after this fight. Good connections by JJ, but not really a good fight. Just like most women's strawweight fights are, not a good fight at all. Very few women's strawweight fights are good, which doesn't feature the champions, to be quite honest. So if there is any fight without Joanna and Rose in it, it's pretty much not worth watching, because it's gonna be a bore fest for, let's say, 3 rounds. That's what's happening here. I don't like it one bit, but they just leave it all on the line, as they say. Probably, at least we get to the good part of the show. We get to the good part, and we got Cub Swanson, Renato Moicano. I'm expecting a finish there. I'm also expecting a finish in all of the 3 upcoming fights. So don't go nowhere. We got the decision coming up officially. The UFC's undercard is over. All the boring fights are over. Finally, we get time for the good fights. Finally. So the good fights are coming in. Cub Swanson, Renato Moicano is up next. JJ Aldrich getting the unanimous decision from the judges just because she raised her hands at the end of the fight. I guess she gets the decision. I don't like this one bit, I'm telling you. I'm really in a pissed off mood. Joe Rogan doing the post-fight interview. JJ Aldrich moving to 7-2. So one more victory for USA. So Brazil 1, USA 1 as of now. There are 3 fights on the main card, which features Brazil versus USA. It is 1-1 for Brazil and USA. Who's going to get the victory? Probably USA at the end of this next fight between Renato Moicano versus Cub Swanson. This is going to be a really interesting fight featuring 2 top 10 featherweights in the UFC's featherweight division. JJ Aldrich being humble as usual and happy. 7-2, good victory for her. Good paycheck, I guess. Is that Pat Barry? Oh, we got Bullet Valentina Shevchenko versus Nico Montano in the UFC's 125 division. Featured on the screen, Valentina Shevchenko is getting harder by the day. Tyron T. Wood versus Darren Till. Also going to be fighting very soon. Till versus Woodley. We have Sugar Shane Mosley on the background. September 8th is going to be the welterweight title defense between T. Wood and Darren Till. That's going to be really interesting because the interim welterweight champion, that is Mr. Colby Covington, was busy meeting Donald Trump as he promised. So he has some sinus infection. So they're not going to do the fight with T. Wood. What's going to happen is Tyron will feature against Till, and Valentina Shevchenko will be up against Montano for the women's flyweight title for the very first time. It will be defended. And we have number 2, Darren Till, going up against the champion Tyron Woodley, who's 18-3. Till will be 17-0, undefeated fighter, going up against the champion on September 8th. That is the next pay-per-view. UFC 228 will feature these 2 title fights. Meanwhile, once that fight gets over, Colby will fight the winner of that particular fight. Finally set for some good action. Meanwhile, UFC 228 features Yair Rodriguez versus Zabit Magomed Sharipov, Carla Esparza versus Tatiana Suarez, Jessica Andrade versus Karolina Kowalkiewicz, and Nico Montano versus Valentina Shevchenko. A lot of women on the main card. And the big one, Tyron Woodley versus Darren Till for the UFC Welterweight Championship. Gonna be really okay, all set for Cub Swanson versus Renato Moicano. Brazil 1, United States 1. Because JJ Aldrich got her victory against Polyana Vienna just now. And Thiago Santos defeated Kevin Holland in their fight. So this is going to be 1-1. Now we get into the interesting part of the evening. 3 great fights lined up. 1 in the featherweight, 1 in the flyweight, and 1 in the bantamweight. 3 divisions back to back. 2 top 10 fighters going up in the featherweight division. Number 5 ranked Cub Swanson is going to go up against number 10 ranked Renato Moicano. Apologies for the voice being a little low today, partially because of my throat. And partly because of my mic, so I will figure this out by the next time. Cub Swanson will be the favorite for this fight, but Renato Moicano is no slouch. The only guy to beat him is the guy who's already beat Brian Ortega. That is the guy who's already defeated Cub Swanson, that is Brian Ortega. So both of these fighters have only been defeated recently by Ortega, and Renato Moicano got a victory against Jeremy Stephens recently. Beautiful combinations by Moicano. Cub Swanson brings it as always. You cannot blink. This fight is going to be really, really interesting, because Moicano has got some good hands. He's improved from the start of his UFC career constantly. Cub Swanson is the old line here. Always a top 5 guy in the featherweight division. Always brings some power. Landed some good shots against Brian Ortega till he got that guillotine choke. So Cub Swanson always gonna bring it. Always game. Let us see who comes on top. Is it gonna be Brazil? Is it gonna be United States? I feel it's gonna be a close one. So don't blink. Let me know who you got in the comment section. Moicano entering the arena first. Number 10 ranked UFC featherweight is Renato Moicano. He fights out of Bahia, Brazil, and I think he has finished most of his fights via either TKO or submission, as he wears the traditional Brazilian yellow trunks. Entering the octagon is Renato Moicano, once considered the future of the division till he lost to Brian T-City Ortega. Is stepping up. Both of these fighters were defeated by Brian Ortega. He has the second highest striking rate in UFC featherweight history at 5.82 per minute. Second largest strike differential, and also the second highest striking defense in UFC featherweight history is Renato Moicano. He is the second highest in most of the striking stats, which is real interesting in a division which has Jose Aldo, who will probably be leading some of these ones. Tef Majai, prediction is pain, is what Tef brings to the table. Thank you, Tef, for joining into the stream. Appreciate you doing so. This is coming live from Staples Center. The 3 fights worth watching are up next. Cub Swanson in the building, people. Entering to his patented California-based song. He has a SoCal. Tef, are you able to hear me now? I think there's something wrong with the mic. I guess. Let me see. Most of my mics have got fucked up. Let me see. Okay, wait. Let me figure that most of my mics have got fucked up. I got you, man.
Is this okay?
Let me see. Okay, wait. Okay. Let me figure that most of my mics have got fucked up. I got you, man.
Is this okay?
Let me see.
Yes, this is better, I guess. This is the only way I can do the reminder of the podcast. So apologies for me looking like a shit because of my hair not being combed and because my mic is kind of fucked up today. These Steel Series mics not really gonna do it. Anyways, number 5 ranked Cub Swanson in the corner. The prep point. He has the most fight time in UFC, WEC, and featherweight history. 4 hours and 50 minutes. Oh my goodness. Second most wins in UFC featherweight history and second most significant strikes in UFC featherweight history. Cub Swanson fights out of California. He's got a great reception. Tef Majai, are you still here? Can you hear me, brother? Let us see what this fight brings to the table. 34-year-old Cub Swanson up against 29-year-old Renato, who's 5 feet 11 inches tall. 3-inch reach advantage for Renato Moicano, and height advantage also in favor of Renato, who is 3 inches taller. Oh, Patricia Tenorio, I understand volume is really low. I understand volume is really low. Apologies. Sorry. I apologize. Please stay with me. I am trying my best. The favorite for this fight is gonna be Renato Moicano, surprisingly minus 325 favorite, so it's gonna be really, really interesting. Sorry to bother you guys with the shitty audio, man. I'm telling you, this shit sucks, but please stay with me here. Come on, everybody's leaving now. Stay with me. You can do this. Cub Swanson points to his tattoo, which says SoCal. None of can hear you. Quit talking? None of can hear. So you mean no one can hear me? Alright. Wait. Why is this happening? Why? Why the fuck this happened? Only to me. Patricia, gotta be with me. 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 Don't know why the fuck is this an issue. Don't know why the fuck is this an issue. Yeah, this should be better. Don't know why the fuck is this an issue. The best I can do. Yeah, this should be better. This is the best. I apologize, the best is not good enough. I apologize. I understand. I apologize. Sorry. Sorry for the sake. Hopefully the audio is a little better now. Patricia, you still here? Patricia, can you hear me? Okay, let's start working on the fight. Cub Swanson in the blue trunks, Renato in the yellow trunks. Not a lot of action in round one. Oh, beautiful left straight by Renato. Cub Swanson is dropped. My goodness, ground and pound by Renato Moicano. Cub Swanson has to be careful. Renato drops Cub. Beautiful stuff by Renato. Swarming Cub Swanson. Why is he going for a takedown? He has to go for the ground and pound. Beautifully done by Moicano. Left straight connects and boom. Almost lights out for Cub Swanson. Cub Swanson got to be careful here in front of his home crowd. He does not want to get finished. Mount by Renato Moicano. Cub Swanson got to be careful. His jiu-jitsu is not up to the level of Renato Moicano. This fight is really close to be finished. My goodness, Cub Swanson still in it. Still in it to win it, as they say. Hopefully the audio should be better now.
I am literally screaming into the microphone. This fight is having only 1 minute remaining. Hopefully, it is gonna be a banger for the rest of the fights. My goodness, what a shot by Renato. Just a jab almost. Drops Cub Swanson. Renato gotta be careful here. Gets the back. Yes, this is what he wanted. Sinks the choke in. Yes, it's over, people. It is over. Renato gets the finish against Cub Swanson. Beautiful, beautiful rear naked choke by Cub Swanson. RNC victory by Renato. Beautifully done, beautifully done. Beautiful victory by both the men. Beautiful show of respect. Renato getting the finish via rear naked choke. He drops him with a left jab pretty much. Boom. Cub Swanson does not know what hit him. Drops to the ground. Renato swans him ground and pound. Cub always leaves his back open. Renato left him open, and beautiful cinching of the rear naked choke. Beautifully done. My goodness, what a finish by Renato. Beautifully done, beautifully done. All set for the co-main. Wow. What a victory, man. What a victory by Renato Moicano. I did not expect that to finish so quickly. The only guy to defeat Renato has been Brian T. City Ortega. The only guy to finish it. Man, has it been intense. Beautifully done once again. So quick update on the main card. Thiago Santos getting the decision against Kevin Holland. 1-0 Brazil. Then we had JJ Aldrich winning her fight against Polyana Vienna. That made it 1-1 USA and Brazil. And then we got Renato finishing the fight. Against Cub Swanson. Probably a favorite for the fight, but still, man, beautiful jiu-jitsu. Improves to 13-1-1. He has 6 wins by submission, and all of those 6 wins are by rear naked choke. Beautifully done. Renato doing the post-fight call-out. Beautiful. So Renato trains with a Olympic gold medalist in boxing. So his boxing is improved way, way better than before. This is what I wanted JJ Aldrich and Polyana Vienna to do, to sit down on their jabs and punches, but they didn't listen. Renato Moicano did, and he's got a beautiful victory against Cub Swanson. The only loss is to T. City Ortega. That brings us to the co-main event, people. The co-main event is upon us. Demetrious Johnson, Henry Cejudo. How many of you have got the upset for Henry Cejudo? Let me know in the comment section. I'm going in for DJ. Co-main predictions, please. Send it in. Matt Damon is also in the house. Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson gonna create history by defending his belt for a 13th time. Is this gonna prove unlucky to Demetrious? Or is he gonna do what Demetrious always does? 27 wins and 2 losses for Demetrious Johnson. Henry Cejudo also kicking the bags. 12 wins and 2 losses for Cejudo. One of the losses was to Demetrious. Joseph Benavidez could have probably got this fight, but I guess he was not ready. So we have upon us the co-main event of the evening. And man, is it gonna be a barn burner. Tavares Gordon is also training for the UFC, probably gonna fight in the heavyweight division or the light heavyweight division. He is a former football player in the USA. He's probably going to come and fight in the UFC. He'll fight in the Contender Series to get his stock up and then probably feature in one of the undercards of the future fights. Conor Habib is set for 229. Diaz versus Poirier is set for 230. Man, I'm pumped for these fights, but I think they should have probably given Diaz some more time off and made him fight the winner of Khabib and Conor, but I guess they're not going to do it anymore, so Poirier is going to face Diaz. Let me know in the comment section who you got for these two pay-per-views. I'm going to go with Khabib and Poirier for my controversial predictions for these two fights. Let me know who you got. The undercard, let's have a quick recap of all the fights which happened till now. So Marlon Vera probably gonna get KO of the night against Voluji Buren, second round TKO. Wiley Zhang wins her unanimous decision against Danielle Taylor. Alex Perez also could get the KO of the night because of the first round TKO against Jose Torres. That finished the Fight Pass prelims, which moved us to the main card featuring the undercard of UFC 227. Shaman Moraes wins unanimous decision against Matt Sales. Great performance, probably performance of the night for Shaman Moraes. Ricardo Ramos wins his decision. Ricky Simon won a decision against Montel Jackson. And Pedro Munoz wins via unanimous decision against Brett Johns. So most of these have been unanimous decisions, and the main card continued. Thiago Santos winning against Kevin Holland, followed up by JJ Aldrich winning against Polyana Vienna. We also had Renato Moicano going up against Cub Swanson, which came to a abrupt halt with Moicano getting the rear naked choke. All of his submissions have been through rear naked chokes. So the Contender Series has Gordon versus Hardy, Laurie versus Smith, Chekwu versus Bryan, Moffett versus Kilburn, and Kuran versus Gilpin. For different divisions, most of these are featherweight and light heavyweight. Demetrious Johnson is going to be facing Henry Cejudo next. 2008 Olympic gold medalist in freestyle wrestling, going up against pound for pound the consensus #1 fighter in UFC history, is going to be Demetrious Johnson. Jussier Formiga is number 5, Ray Borg is number 4, Joseph Benavidez is number 3, Sergio Pettis is number 2, and number 1 contender is Henry Cejudo. The Messenger, going up against Mighty Mouse, is up next for the co-main event of the evening. Hopefully the audio issues have been sorted out. Hopefully the listeners can listen to me finally. And we are all set Finally, for the co-main and main events, TJ Dillashaw, Cody Garbrandt up next, right after this. So in case you're wondering where to watch these fights live, these are going to be put in the comment section right now. So in case you want to watch these live and for free, these are the channels on cable television or direct to home network, DTH, whichever you have. Please go and search for these channels in the comment section. So in case you are wondering why have I not put the links are different for different countries. I can only quote which channels are available. So if you're in Asia, I'm watching this right now on Sony 10.2. This is streaming live and for free. You could subscribe it for a day for as low as 2 cents. That is how low the subscription to this channel is. Compared to watching it for $60 for the pay-per-view, you could watch this for free at 2 cents per month, approximately 2 to 3 cents. That is what you guys need to do. So please check out the comment section and stay with us. Watch the fights, all set for the co-main event. The messenger Henry Cejudo is going to be going up against the Mighty Mouse, the greatest pound for pound fighter in UFC history, in my humble opinion. Demetrious up against Henry Cejudo is up next. They already had a fight. Henry Cejudo got finished in the first round by Demetrious Johnson via knees to the body and head. Is he gonna improve? Is he gonna be the same fighter? Let us see, because Henry has shown improvements in his striking. Can he catch Demetrious coming in? That's all we need. Henry Cejudo's already got Demetrious down. Henry Cejudo's already finished Wilson Hayes with a straight right hand right out of hell. But Demetrious Johnson, do not forget, has got the flying armbar submission against Ray Borg. He also finished Wilson Hayes via an armbar. Demetrious is the shit, as they say. So all the listeners who have joined into the stream, I need you to let me know who you got in the co-main event of the evening. Let me know, people. Let me fucking know. I think it's going to be DJ for the win. And number 13, defense. Let me know who you got. Thomas. Who is Thomas? Thomas Almeida? Or you're saying someone else? Mr. James Blonde, I need you to confirm. What do you mean by Thomas? In case you're going in for Henry Cejudo, his name is Henry the Messenger Cejudo. So thank you once again for joining into the stream. Henry looks prepared, but he will always know that Demetrious had got the better of him. If Henry gets this victory. Okay, James. Here it is. Go to the comment section. If you can listen to me, James. Thank you. Go to the comment section. Which country are you from? If you can let me know. These are the channels which are featuring the fights for free. If you get any of these channels in your country, please go for it. Find out where these channels are. Stick with us. Sub to the channel. Listen to the fight breakdown. Oh, USA is going to be a little tough, man. James, USA is a little tough. USA mainly goes on a subscription model. So I think you can try if you have Cody. So just see if you have Cody installed on your computer. Maybe you could watch this on Cody. I can help you out with that. But I don't know. You need to search out, man, because USA follows a pay-per-view model. It's pretty difficult for us to recommend any reliable website because most of these are scams. So that's why I don't do it. Henry Cejudo, meanwhile, is on a 2-fight win streak and has 5 wins by knockout. He's also the Olympic freestyle wrestling champion. So do not forget, Henry Cejudo packs some punch. So does Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson. So if you can install, James, if you're still listening to me, install Cody, and then you could get one of these channels on that particular platform, and then we could go from there. In case you're still listening, all the listeners drop back. I guess they are not listening. They just want to see the fights for free, don't they? Here comes Demetrious. Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson is in the building. And he is all set. To enter the octagon. Yes, Demetrious looks a little concerned. He is huffing and puffing a little bit. It's concerning me. If Demetrious loses today, the longest streak in UFC history will be broken. So people, we are at a historical moment. He fights out of Madisonville, and he also runs a gaming channel called Mighty Gaming. Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson does it all. He is the most well-rounded fighter in the UFC's roster. He's coached by one of the greatest coaches of all time, Matt Hume, who has been his coach for a really, really long time. So we are all set, people, for Demetrious Johnson versus Henry Cejudo. As DJ enters the octagon, Henry is looking to break the longest streak in UFC history. The longest streak for title defenses. So you gotta be careful here what you wish for Demetrious Johnson, because he is the defending flyweight champion, 13 fight win streak, second longest win streak in UFC history, 11 consecutive title defenses, which is also the highest in UFC history. 11, people. This is number 12. Is number 12 gonna be unlucky for him? I don't think so. Mighty Mouse looking a little nervous, I have to say. Looking a little nervous. So in case all of your listeners want to watch these fights for free, go to the comment section. I have mentioned the channels which you can get outside the United States of America. Most of these channels could be available in America through access to Kodi. That is a software which is available on PC. So download that. You could get one of these channels for free. DJ is 31. Cejudo is 31. Demetrious is 1 inch shorter, but Demetrious has a 2-inch reach advantage. Brought to you by nobody, because our channel has no advertisers. So sad. But here is Bruce Buffer, all set for the co-main event of the evening. Who you got? You gotta let me know. Is it gonna be DJ? Is it gonna be Henry? Can Henry spring the upset? Can Henry do so? The guy with the longest mustache in UFC history, Michael Beltran, is the referee for UFC 227's co-main event. Mike Beltran, the guy with the longest mustache, longer than mine. Mine is pretty good, I agree. It's pretty good. But his is much longer. Henry Cejudo is the plus 400 underdog. He is 12-2. He finished Wilson Hayes. He finished Wilson Hayes, people. Straight right. His stand-up is improved. 2008 Olympic gold medalist is Henry Cejudo, people. So do you think he's going to spring the upset or not? Let me know, because we're going to break down this fight as it happens. And in case you want to watch this for free, I put the name of the channels in the comment section. Demetrious Johnson, 27-2 with 1 no contest. The only guy to defeat him is Dominic Cruz, as far as I recollect. 125 pounds. He is the minus 470 favorite. Woohoo! Lit. Lit AF. That's what I'm talking about. This channel is lit. DJ doing the boom, boom celebration for his entry. The greatest fighter to ever grace the octagon is Demetrious Johnson. Will they touch gloves? I think so. Henry Cejudo looking cool in the afro-like haircut. Thank you, James Blonde. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love and affection shown by my listeners. Do sub to the channel in case you want to watch these fights for free. Try to get these channels on Cody and you're set. Here we go. Round 1. Don't blink. DJ taking the center. Outside leg kick. Henry Cejudo measuring him with a karate stance. Maybe the straight right is coming. DJ got to be careful here. He's staying on the outside. DJ has been knocked down before, but he has gotten up. The karate stance of Henry Cejudo in the opening seconds. Thank you, thank you, thank you. James Blonde, I appreciate the love. Blue trunks. Oh, Henry Cejudo twisted his leg for some reason. No, he's okay. Oh, Henry Cejudo's leg's broken. No. This cannot happen. Is this an injury? Henry cannot step on his back foot. Demetrious closing in. Right hand over the top by Henry. Southpaw stance. Demetrious Johnson. Maybe going in for the kill. What is wrong with Henry's leg? Still on the southpaw stance. Demetrious with the orthodox stance. Not a lot of exchange going on. Demetrious is staying cautious. Is Henry faking an injury? Good kick to the body by Demetrious Johnson. Okay, listeners, who you got? Who you got? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Is it DJ? Is it Henry? Is it DJ? Is it Henry? Let me know. Oh, beautiful kick to the body by Demetrious. Beautifully done. Oh, left straight. Henry. Henry wants to get that right hand. Beautiful kick to the outside leg by Demetrious Johnson. This can go anywhere. Henry closing the distance. Demetrious got to be careful here. Henry's too close. That right hand can pop. Oh, good kick to the body by Henry. Much improved performance by Henry Cejudo. Oh, high kick by Demetrious. Nice, nice. Henry with the karate stance. Real interesting here. Good left straight by Henry. High kick blocked by Demetrious. Man, the movement of Demetrious. In and out. In and out. Beautifully done. Demetrious through staying patience on the orthodox stance. Henry is employing an uncharacteristic maneuver. Beautiful evasion by Henry Cejudo. Beautifully done. Henry taking the center. Can we get the upset? That's all this matters. If you can get Cody, you can get these channels, people. James Blonde can vouch for it. You can watch these fights for free, just like I am. I'm watching this on Sony 10.2. You can watch this for free as well. Go to the comment section. Check out which channels are streaming this. Oh, beautiful right hand attempted by Henry, just out of the way. Demetrious with the right straight. In and out, as they say. Demetrious is too fast. But Henry is holding his own, I have to say. Henry is holding his own. But Demetrius' angles are really crazy. Good kick to the body by Demetrious. Okay, good feints, good feints. Good feints by both men. Right hand over the top. Henry wants to go for the takedown. Abandons it. This has pretty much been a stand-up fight as of now. I need Henry to go in for the wrestling. He is a Olympic freestyle wrestling champion. Henry, almost there, almost there. Demetrious realizes it. Oh, fast kick by Henry Cejudo. Beautiful work. by Henry this round. Demetrious just out of reach of that left hand, but Henry still sticking to the southpaw. Still sticking to the southpaw. It's an interesting fight. Lot of bounce, lot of feints. Good outside leg kick by Demetrious. Hit and move. That's what Demetrious does. Hit, move. The only person to have given problems to Demetrious. Oh, good right hand. Good right hand by Henry. Oh, good connections. Oh, Demetrious aware of the problem. Aware of the problem and finds the solution. Beautifully out of danger. But that was a significant moment, people. Significant moment. Demetrious might have lost that round though. I don't know. Henry took him down for a second, but they are up. Good outside leg kick once again by Demetrious. Both these guys have to calm down. Last 10 seconds in the round. Gotta be careful. Good round, good round. Much improved, Henry Cejudo. Much improved. Much improved, people. You gotta stay tuned to this shit. And in case you haven't seen the comment section, please go ahead. I'm gonna repost it. Check this out. Check this out. This is the shit, people. You are in any country outside the USA or inside the USA, install Cody. Search for these channels, install these channels, or if you have cable, put these channels up. I'm watching this on my television right now, and you guys are missing out on some free UFC pay-per-views, people. You're missing out. So sub to the channel. I'm gonna give you channels like these every week whenever UFC streams a fight. Man, Henry Cejudo had some trouble. Henry had some trouble on his feet though. He is looking better. Good kick by Henry to begin the second round. Outside leg kick by Demetrious. Oh, good connections. Demetrious drops down to a low single. Beautiful connection by Demetrious. Demetrious change of plan. They go next to the cage. Henry wants to tee off. Good knee to the body. Good pressure by Henry this round. Great pressure by Henry. Go to the comment section, people. Search for these channels anywhere in your country. And if you can get these channels, I think you can watch these fights for free. Just like I am doing it right now. I can pretty much show you the fights for a second, but that will give me a copyright strike. I hope you understand. I want to grow the channel. I am desperate to grow this channel. So help me out. Sub to the channel. Cody No Love versus TJ Dillashaw is coming up. My goodness, after this fight, we got one more. I can't take this. UFC 227 is turning out to be better than expected. Beautiful connection by Demetrious. But Henry unfazed. The kicks are exchanged. This is going to be a close fight, people. I can already sense it. This one may go. James. Oh, God. James, you gotta search for one of these channels there, man. Just search on how to install. Oh, beautiful connection by Henry though. How to install these channels on Cody. So after you open Cody, you have to go either search for these channels or try to find these channels through methods on Cody. You will find one of these. I am sure about it. Don't worry. You will find one of these. The only problem is in USA, I do not know how it works, but most of my friends watch this on Cody, so I can tell you. I'm watching this right now on Sony 10-2. I can show you the webcam. Beautiful connection by Henry though. Good one to the body. Henry had a lot of problems on that leg. He had issues on stepping onto that leg. So James, if you did listen to me, good left hand over the top by Demetrious. Switching stance for Henry. Henry is much improved, much improved from his last fight. Demetrious cannot seem to get into the range of Henry Cejudo though. It's gonna be a close fight. banging of heads here. Henry, good kick to the body by Henry Cejudo. Contender series connection almost missed by Henry Cejudo. Good kick to the body by Henry. Henry slowly feeling this, guys. Henry slowly feeling this. The messenger and his message might be here. Demetrious Johnson is breathing heavy. Good connection by Henry once more. DJ is still trying to solve this puzzle. This puzzle is looking more difficult to solve than the last time. Does he go for a takedown, Demetrious? He has to be careful. Demetrious is slightly faster than Henry, but Henry's landing shots here. Henry's hand speed has improved significantly. I can easily say that. Significant improvement in hand speed. He's unfazed by the power shots of Demetrious. Beautiful takedown by Henry Cejudo. Lands on top. DJ recovers half guard. Man, I have not seen this in a long time, people. Looks like we might have an upset on our hands. Henry Cejudo is doing it. Henry Cejudo is doing it. Right on half guard, not a lot of action though. Referee might reset this. But man, the Olympic wrestling is on another level. That's what people need to realize here. Olympic gold medal level wrestling. Some next level shit this is. I'm telling you, people. Demetrious trying to get out of trouble. Half guard. Still half guard. Demetrious, man, I think he lost this round. I think he did lose this round. That Olympic wrestling is gonna come back to haunt him. 15 seconds remaining. I think I'm gonna give this round to Henry, guys. As I'm not being biased here, Henry is dominating the proceedings. That's a good round for Henry. Yes. That is a good round for Henry. I hope he does not gas out, man. I'm gonna say 1-1. James, have you figured it out, buddy? Have you figured it out? There are lots of articles on the internet. Just look for it. How to install channels. How to get these channels on Cody. I think you can get it, bro. Get it done, man. Let's watch this together. Henry Cejudo won. Demetrious Johnson won. Demetrious is gassing a little bit. But DJ's leg kicks are working. That trip takedown that Henry does, man. The trip is really good. Oh. You have the fire stick? Okay, James. I think you can watch it on the fire stick, but no. I don't know, man. It's a tough one. In India, the country where I'm talking to you from. Oh, good connection by Henry. Good left. Solid left. DJ got to push the pace. Good leg kick once more. Henry's leg is crumbling. DJ is going to focus on that leg. Oh, beautiful connection by DJ. Henry's in trouble. Henry is in trouble. If you have the fire stick, I think they will still charge you pay-per-view money, James. So if you're listening to me, you got to be careful with the fire stick. Don't click on a button and end up paying $60. Good connection by DJ. Good connection by DJ. Beautiful takedown once more by Henry, but Demetrious is up. That Olympic level wrestling is doing it for Henry, man. I'm telling you, there's a lot of difference and a lot of improvement in Henry Cejudo. Good knees to the body by DJ, pushing Henry up against the cage. Both of the men are of the same height, but DJ is focusing on the legs for this fight. That's all I can feel. And all the listeners who have just joined in, go to the comment section in case you want to watch the fights for free. All of these channels are streaming it for free right now. Most of these channels are. I'm watching this on Sony 10 2. So in case you want to watch these fights for free, support the channel, sub to the channel, and if you have XBMC, Cody, or any of these other softwares, try to get these channels for free. Babies are crying on the background, I understand. My neighbors are having some baby issues, but hey, it is what it is. It's a beautiful Sunday morning, people. And this one's really close. 3 minutes remaining. 3 minutes remaining in round 3. Can this go to the championship rounds, or will DJ finish this? DJ is focusing on that leg. That outside leg kick is giving Henry a lot of problems. Henry cannot stand on that leg. That lead leg is giving him issues. DJ is pinpoint accuracy on that lead leg. That is giving him trouble, people. Henry is close to getting finished here. He's not able to stand on his lead leg. Demetrious always focusing, always on point, as they say. He figures people out. By round 3, you're in his zone. But Henry's still having issues. Oh, good kick to the body. Good kick to the body by DJ. Henry's up 1-1 in this fight. 2 minutes remaining. My goodness, what a great back and forth fight, people. It's been a really technical fight. For those who wanted bloodbaths, this is not the fight to watch. Henry wants to go up with a high kick. DJ again attacking the lead leg of Henry Cejudo. Oh, beautiful connection by both men. Uppercut landed by Henry. DJ though still on the outside, still staying patient. Oh my goodness, that leg kick landed. That one was hard AF. Connection by Henry, but DJ moves out of trouble. Wants to go for the takedown. DJ stops it this time. Oh my goodness. Takes the back, Henry Cejudo. DJ rolls, takes the back, and he's out. Beautifully done, man. Beautifully done. Wow. What beautiful mixed martial arts are they displaying? Henry takes the back. DJ rolls and then transitions into a standing position. Beautiful outside leg kick once more. I think Henry will not survive these leg kicks, guys. It's going to be a finish. Henry needs to finish. Otherwise, he's going to be in big trouble. Good kick to the body by Demetrious. Moves out of the way, in and out. I'm going to give this round to Demetrious. 20 seconds remaining. But Henry's pressurizing. 20 minutes. Beautiful knee, but Henry takes him down. Beautiful roll by DJ, and he pops right back up. Demetrious Johnson is doing this with flair. People, you got to pay attention to this fight. And don't worry, there's one more huge fight coming up after this. TJ Dillashaw versus Cody Garbrandt. So you guys don't go nowhere, because we're gonna break this shit down. The crowd is going nuts in California. They gotta figure this leg out, man. Henry's having issues with the leg. Henry's having a lot of issues with the leg. They're looking at it right now. DJ is slowly gaining momentum. 2-1. 2-1 for DJ. 2 more rounds remaining. Championship rounds coming up. James, hopefully you figured it out. Hopefully. I think you would have got at least one channel by now. If not, I do apologize. I'm doing my best to break down fights and give you links and channels to watch these fights on. All of these were verified by my friends across the globe. Most of these channels are available in these regions. All you need to do is figure out how to install these on XBMC or Cody, and we got this done. 2-1. Championship rounds begin. Henry in the blue trunks, DJ in the championship black and gold. DJ is up 2 rounds to 1 in my opinion. The second round was Henry's. Henry with a good right hand. DJ though focusing on that right lead leg of Henry Cejudo. Good connection by DJ once more. I think this one might go to the decision, people. This is not gonna be a finish by Demetrious Johnson. But I would have to say this was one of the most difficult fights in DJ's career. Beautiful connection by DJ. Beautifully done. Henry Cejudo got to be careful here. DJ's got some power in them hands. And even though he's short, he has knocked people out before. He has TKO'd people. DJ going for southpaw stance right now. DJ switching stances, moving in and out. Moving to orthodox. Beautiful. Oh! Henry Cejudo catches DJ. But DJ's up. DJ's up. DJ's up. Okay, no problems here. Henry's got some power, people. DJ was down for a second there. I think it was a trip, but it could have been a right hand. Henry, though, putting some pressure on DJ. Putting some beautiful pressure on DJ. Henry Cejudo has secured more takedowns than Demetrious Johnson compared to all of his opponents in the previous fights. Henry's still willing to stand up. He does not want to go to the wrestling, the Olympic caliber wrestling that he has. Henry still staying patient, wants to go on the outside. His legs are better now. DJ, though, moving in and out, as they say. Always his trademark. Beautiful footwork. The karate stance for Henry seems to be working in this fight. 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in round 4 out of a possible 5. Henry putting a lot of pressure on DJ. DJ, though, still staying calm. Henry's leg seems to have recovered a little bit. Oh, beautiful leg kick by DJ. DJ doing it slowly but surely, edging Henry out in this round. 2 minutes remaining. Henry not throwing a lot in the later part of this round. Henry gonna throw some heat. Beautiful level change by Henry Cejudo. Gives up the back. Oh my goodness, this is not good for DJ. Lands on half guard, Henry Cejudo. DJ trying to secure the half and trying to move to an orthodox guard, but he's not getting the space. He's against the cage. This is becoming really difficult for DJ, though. I think he might lose this round because of this. Even though Henry's not doing much. Henry still on top. Do not know how the judges will score this round, but I'm going to give this round probably to Henry here, guys, unless DJ can do something. This is round 4 out of a possible 5. And DJ is on the ground, half guard. Henry Cejudo is trying to land some elbows, but he is unable to do so. DJ got to be careful with the neck. Henry can spring a guillotine from this position, but DJ trying to stay safe. 1 minute remaining in the fight. 1 minute remaining in the 4th round of the fight. Henry holding position, but he's not doing enough damage. DJ got to reverse the position quickly. He has to do something. Back to guard. DJ recovers the guard. It's an open guard, though. Henry got to be careful. DJ might push him off. Good hip pressure by Henry Cejudo. That Olympic level wrestling is shown here, people. Keeping Demetrious Johnson, one of the greatest fighters of all time, below you for 3 minutes is no joke. I am slowly starting to believe if Henry can convincingly win the next round, this one could go to split decision, people. This could go split because he's winning this round. Because even though DJ is not... Oh, ground and pound. Ground and pound by Henry. Henry gets this round. There's no other way. There is no other way. Demetrious made a mistake in this round. He landed up on the bottom. 2-2 going into the last round. This one's close, people. Even though not a lot of strikes were thrown, this one's really close. Once again, thank you to all the listeners who have joined into the stream. Really appreciate the love. Maybe sub to the channel in case you want to watch these fights for free. The channel names are in the comment section. You can go to the comment section, search for these channels. These are available for free or on DTH, direct to home, or on direct TV, or on any of these other services which stream cable. These channels are available, people, so don't spend $60. Sub to our channel, and for every UFC pay-per-view we will break down the fights and we will give you where to watch these fights, the names of those channels. So once again, here we go. Final round. They want to touch gloves. I think the crowd is going crazy. Here we go. This one's a close one, guys. 2-2 going to the last round. Good leg kick by Demetrious again. And neither fighter has done enough to clearly win a decision. So I think this one's going to boil down to this round. But I think if DJ stays safe and does enough, I think they're going to still give this to DJ, because he is still looking the fresher fighter. Henry is still having issues with the leg. The leg got busted up in round 1. He's having issues now, but he's pushing through. That Olympic mentality is what I'm talking about. Oh, good connection on the lead leg by Demetrious Johnson. He's fighting out of southpaw right now. Henry switches back to orthodox. Beautiful outside leg kick once again. These leg kicks are what is the biggest difference between these two fighters. Good left hook by Demetrious. Feinting and getting in to the lead left hook. Henry still wants to hit that one hitter quitter. That's what Henry's looking for. This is the final round. Henry needs a clear-cut knockdown, at least, to secure this round. As of now, Demetrious is not giving that to him. Good level changes by both men, feinting and trying to gauge the reactions of both the men. Demetrious, though, still staying careful. He cannot afford to lose this round. If he loses this round, this one might be a split decision. Good kick to the body. Uppercuts were planned by Henry Cejudo in return, but Demetrious moves out of the way. Demetrious still really elusive. Oh, good connection by Henry. Or was it more like a trip? I do not know. I don't know whether that was knocked down. But this was going to the wire, people. Is Demetrious going to lose his belt? This is the first time I feel he's not got a clear-cut decision in front of him. This one, oh, good connection by Henry on the left. Henry's doing it slowly, people. Henry's doing it. This could get interesting. Good inside leg kick by DJ. Henry pushing through on that lead leg. Lot of pressure by Henry. Lot of pressure with the karate stance. Wide stance by Henry for this fight. Real wide stance. Oh, good connection. Good left hook by Demetrious, though. Demetrious answers back. Right straight does not connect for Henry. Blue trunks. Last round. 2 minutes 10 seconds and a beautiful outside leg kick by Demetrious Johnson. Henry Cejudo putting some pressure, wants to go for the takedown. Demetrious gives up his back. No, this is not good. This is not good against an Olympian. Demetrious, you got to get out of there. You got to get out of there. Good pressure by Henry. Demetrious is stuck up against the cage. He is unable to move out of the distance that he wants to create. This is not good for Demetrious. The judges, you know these judges in Nevada. You know them. They're not the best. Oh my goodness, a suplex almost by Henry Cejudo. Almost like a German suplex. Beautiful knee by Henry. Demetrious reverses the position. Moves to the clinch. Over under. Secured by Demetrious. Knees to the body. Demetrious wants to disengage, but Henry wants to keep the clinch. Over under. Gets the takedown. Beautifully done. Beautifully done by Henry Cejudo. But Demetrious is back up. They disengage. Back to the center. 1 minute remaining. Outside leg kick. Henry Cejudo. Pure will and determination on that lead leg. That has been chopped up the entire fight. I do not know where this fight is going, people. But if you're staying with me, this one's going to get real close. 50 seconds remaining on this fight. Unorthodox stance. by Demetrious Johnson. Orthodox for Henry. Wants to stay wide with the right hand. The karate stance. Right hand is ready. Ready to go. Demetrious with the high kick. Demetrious keeps slipping in this fight. I don't know whether the judges are going to count this as a slip or a knockdown. That's the problem here. These guys do not know how to judge these fights. You gotta be careful with what you're judging. With 20 seconds remaining, Henry Cejudo with the pressure. They clinch up. Henry wants to go for the takedown. Demetrious does not allow it. They disengage. Beautiful knee by Henry Cejudo. Is this what it takes? 10 seconds remaining. Demetrious wants to go for the high kick. Henry with the power. Henry wants to go for it. Last 5 seconds. They're swinging for the fences. My goodness. I gotta stand up. That's what I'm talking about. It's a close fight, people. Not sure. Not sure about the decision. This one's tough. This one's a close one, guys. Thank you once again for all the listeners who are joining in. In case you want to watch the fights, this is the channel, people. Sub to us. We break down fights and we give you stuff to watch for free. Here it is. If you're joining in from any of these countries, go to your television, go to your direct to home service provider, go to the direct TV, go to anything, find these channels, and you can watch UFC 227 for free. Remember, Cody versus TJ is still up. Who's gonna get this fight? I don't know. It's a really close one. I think they might give this to Demetrious. I don't know. It's a real tough one. Man, it's gonna be a tough one, man. I don't know. I want to give this to DJ, but Henry did well. Henry did well this fight. Henry did real well. The takedowns were on point. The positional advantage, the wrestling, everything was on point. Demetrious did duck away from a lot of these shots. They left it all. They left it all on the line, man. They left it all on the line. That is what it's all about. Is this gonna be number 12? Is this defense number 12? I don't know. This one's a close one. I think they're gonna give this 48-47. If you wanted to watch a fight with technical superiority in terms of speed, in terms of movement, in terms of split-second decision making, in and out, this is the fight to watch, people. Any up-and-coming mixed martial arts students. It's a close one. It's a real close one, man. I think DJ edged it because he's the champion, because he's defended it 11 times. I don't think they're going to strip him. This one's going to be close. Let's hear it, people. Let's hear it. I want to show this to you. I want to show this to you. Let's see. It's gonna be a split, guys. It's gonna be a split. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. Henry does it, man. Henry gets it. What did I fucking just watch? Oh my god. Henry gets it. What the fuck is happening, man? Fuck. I don't know. Oh my god, I gotta listen to this, people. The messenger. The messenger gets it. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a difficult one, guys. This is fucking difficult. I told you guys, Henry is coming in prepared. And if I have to quote Nate Diaz on this one, I gotta say this. Hey. No, can't say this. Alright. Let's see.
You drop your right hand all the time, buddy. So I was like, left hook all day long. The left hook that dropped Anderson, the left hook that won me this motherfucking world belt. Boom. You can call me Left Hook Larry from now.
On point, hurting Demetrious. So Henry Cejudo clarifies that it was a nerve thing. I don't know, man. I don't know. DJ gets the rematch. DJ gets the rematch for sure, man. Come on. Can't do this shit to a 11-time champion. Guess the wrestling did the difference, man. I don't know. It's really difficult to digest. The greatest of all time, man. This is no joke. Henry Cejudo did improve. I gotta say, if I can say this, maybe they could have given this as a draw. Maybe DJ retains it. DJ gotta get some defense going, man. I think he was a little too cocky. Was not what he expected. Nope. But hey, I don't get it. Me too, man. I'm telling you, it's not as straightforward. But see, if you look back at the fight, let me break it down. Round 1, Dillashaw's next. Dillashaw and Cody is up next, people. You don't want to go nowhere. I'm telling you this. You don't want to go nowhere. Yeah, I was leaning into a draw too, man. Because round 1, Henry was in trouble. I gotta tell you, that leg kick. DJ's there. Let's listen to him. And big respect to Demetrious, man. Yeah, gotta be defense here, man. That's pretty much it. Arctic, okay. Let's help Arctic out here. He just joined the stream. So Arctic, which country are you from? You gotta let me know. If you're from one of these countries, and if you've got cable, you gotta go for it. Go for these channels. These channels are streaming the fight for free. Dillashaw versus Cody is fucking up next. They gotta do the rematch. They gotta do the rematch for sure. I think they will, because it's 1-1 now. So it's gonna be real interesting. Finally, we got a new first flyweight champion apart from Demetrious. First flyweight champion apart from DJ has been crowned. Henry the Messenger Cejudo, people. Out of all the other guys who you thought could give problems to DJ. I think Henry was the guy who could get it done. And man, for the very first time, we have a champ other than Demetrious Johnson. I know they will run it back. I am sure they will run this back. But wrestling and the positional advantage of Henry Cejudo throughout the fight, I know he did not do damage. He did not do much damage, but he did enough in the eyes of the judges to keep Demetrious Johnson down on the ground, put some pressure. Demetrious could not get out of these positions. And that is why I feel Henry got the decision. I told you it was a close fight. 3-2 could go either way. But hey, it's time. It's time for no love. It's time for no love. No love Garbrandt is going to enter the octagon. I do not know, people. I don't know. Cody's losing this bet is what Jaffet Vargas tells me. I want to believe you, man, but hey, Cody was pretty much sick. Did not have a lot of power in his hands because he had a back issue last time. And if you remember the way he beat Dominic Cruz, if you guys remember that, Cody is no joke. Cody's only loss in his entire career has been against Dillashaw. I know it was a knockout. I know Dillashaw is good. But the problem is they've trained with different camps for a while. If Cody can bring the same performance that he brought against what's his name? Dominic Cruz. If he can bring that kind of performance, I gotta say to you guys that Cody will get this, because this is gonna be up for a trilogy. That's what I'm looking at today. It's the day for trilogies. That's gonna be the theme, because Henry is 1-1 with DJ, even though it's a split decision. Henry's 1-1. He made those changes. He made that improvement in his wrestling. He got that trips down. He got the pressure going. He got the split. But this is not going to go to a decision, guys. Cody versus Dillashaw, if it goes to a decision, I will cut a portion of my hair off. Okay, live for you people. That's what I can do, because that's going to go for a finish. Either in the third or in the second, I see that fight finishing in no time. This has been bonkers, guys. Last 3 fights, it's gonna be like, yeah, this is it's a beautiful fight, as the French would like to say. It's great. Dillashaw versus Garbrandt 2 is coming right up. TJ or Cody, you let me know. Cody versus Cruz was amazing, but this isn't Cruz. Cody was very distracted. That's why he got knocked. Yeah, I can agree with that. I can agree with that. But hey, these two guys are the staunchest of rivals. So I'm watching this on cable / DTH. So Kamran plays. You let me know which country you're in. You could watch these fights here. These are the channels where you can watch these fights for free. DJ, great movement. Cody, great movement. Speed, power advantage, I have to give it to Cody. Kamran plays. You're in the yeah, that's the problem, man. So you gotta go with Cody. That's the only way. Kamran, if you're listening, this is the only way. You gotta install Cody and try to find these channels on Cody. Cody is a software which streams lots of channels. So you gotta fight. You gotta find these fights only there. That's the only option for U.S. citizens or U.S. residents, if I have to say. For everybody else, yeah, if you get one of these, you're logged in. I'm right now watching this on Sony 10.2. That is the channel I'm watching this on. If you got DTH, if you got Direct TV, you gotta search for these channels. You will get either a specific channel add-on, or you'll get a sort of a software add-on where you can watch a bunch of these channels. It differs from region to region, so for my country it will be different. That's why I'm not sure what it is for US. So it's more like a trial and error. That's the only way you have, but you will find one of these channels. I am sure about it. So if you, let's say, search how to install Sky Sports on Cody, I think you will get answers for that, and then you could follow that up and then install it on your system and watch it with us. And maybe do leave a like and maybe sub to the channel in case you did find it useful. And we're all set, people. All set for the main event. Well, I need to drink some water. I'm screaming for the last 2.5 hours, non-stop. Jaffet says that TJ is amazing with his kicks, and quite frankly, Cody is a ground type of fighter. Yes, his punches hurt. If he connects, TJ is in trouble. It's a no mistake fight for Cody. TJ has to kick from the start. Yes. That is precisely what I wanted to say. It's pretty much what I wanted to put up. Well written, Jaffet Vargas. If TJ gets in his groove at that in and out stance that he does, like this, and then he goes for the kick, and then he does that. If he does all of that, then it's going to be problems for Cody. But remember that Cody's footwork is not that bad. He did run circles around Dominic Cruz. Don't count Cody out on this. I know he might be a douchebag sometimes, but he did get the knockdown against TJ Dillashaw. So you gotta stay with me here. You gotta let me know what you feel. Is it gonna be TJ? Is it gonna be Cody? Cody has got 7 first-round finishes, and he's finished 9 out of 11 wins by knockout. Not TKO, knockout, people. So you gotta keep that in mind. His only loss has been to Dillashaw, who he knocked down. TJ or Cody? Let the comments, let the predictions begin. I'm gonna go with wait and watch. I don't want to give a prediction because I told you guys what's gonna happen in DJ versus Henry. Henry gets the victory. Be a split decision. I told you he's looking good. A lot of people were not believing me. That wrestling, that pressure, that gets you, man. Cody's wrestling is better than DJ. Let's be really honest. He is an All-American, born and raised through wrestling schools. So in case you're wondering who has got better wrestling, it's always, yeah, that's always been the case, right, Jaffet? Yeah, it's a pretty simple thing for TJ to do, but can he do it? He could not do it the last time. That's the whole problem. If he gets clipped by a right hook this time, I think Cody will finish it. And he's got 25 minutes to land a right hook. It's simple for Cody. For TJ, he got to get the angles in. He got to make sure he gets the kicks in. He has to make sure he stays away from the wrestling. There's a lot of problems that TJ got to think about. Agree. But TJ is not a type of fighter who's gonna not get hit though. If you notice, he's got hit by everybody in his fights. He's got a good chin. He gets back up. I agree. But look, guys, we already predicted DJ is gonna win, and look what we have today. We got Henry as a winner. So let's wait and watch if this goes to 5 rounds. I don't know. I really don't expect this fight to go 5 rounds. It's really not gonna happen. And just gotta say, before we get started with the fight, truly from the bottom of my heart, a lot of respect and love to all the people who are listening so late into the night. It's a Saturday night. It's late. I understand. You might be in the U.S., the Mexico, the Brazil, wherever you are. Much love from India. Much love from the black guy who's not really black but has long hair. Much love from the channel, guys. Really appreciate all of you guys joining into the stream. He is TJ Dillashaw, tied most UFC bantamweight wins, 11, and 959 significant strikes. TJ isn't gonna play those angles. He knows it won't work this time. He's gonna suffer on this fight. He's gonna get hit, but not in vain. He will be more direct. I wish I knew the answers to these questions. I wish I do. What do I put for add-ons? XD Sammy? Smammy. XD Smammy, if you're listening, all you need to do is take the name of a channel and Google how to install that channel on Cody. If you can install that channel on Cody, I think you can stream these fights for free. Let's look into the tail of the tape, people. DJ was 31, but TJ is 32 and Cody is 27. That's surprising. Cody is 1.5 inches taller. TJ has a half-inch reach advantage. So height-wise, Cody is a little tall. So appreciated XD Smammy. Maybe leave us up to the channel. Will really help us out. Growing channel. Maybe we reach 500 subscribers soon. We are trying to do this whenever UFC puts a good event up. We always try to connect with the fans and give you what you want. Herb Dean is the referee. Nicholas Penny. Unfortunately, I've been having some mic issues. So I think we got to work with this much. I'll try to scream. Probably that's going to solve the problem. So let's get it on. Come on. Cody Garbrandt versus TJ Dillashaw part 2 is coming up. What do you think? I don't think going forward it's a good game plan versus Garbrandt. Alex Garayu, I think that is correct. If the Cody who turned up with Dominic Cruz, if he turns up, this is gonna go night-night, Nick. Night-night. But if the same old Cody turns up, TJ can finish this. Finish this just like the last time, in round 1 or 2, unless he gets clipped. Love it, Stamps, man. Been watching since the D-Say vs. TP. Love you, brother. Love you. Nicholas Penny, much love. Well, here we go. They're doing the fancy ring lighting effect, just like they did for UFC 194, Jose Aldo versus Conor McGregor. This looks like a historic event, guys. Is this going to be a trilogy, or is TJ going to end this right here, right now in round 1? Cody is the underdog, guys. Wow. He is a plus 110 underdog for this fight. I don't know about that. This should be pretty even, guys. I know he got knocked down, but hey, it's not a big odd. If you want to put money on it, I guess it's a good bet. Plus 110 doesn't get you much, but it gets you enough of a fight to bet on. TJ Dillashaw, though, man, he's looking confident. He's smiling. I like this. See, I like when people are smiling. DJ was not smiling today. He was a little hesitant. He was a little nervous. Got him in trouble against Henry. And look, we have a new flyweight champion. Will we have a new bantamweight champion also? Is this gonna be a knockout for Cody or a knockout for TJ? Man, TJ's pumped. He was like a warrior cry, man. Come on. Come on. Here we go, people. Are they going to touch gloves? I think they will.
Cody doesn't. Ooh, my goodness. Cody still doesn't touch gloves. Again, TJ puts up the gloves. Cody's like, I'm not having none of that shit. And he moves back. There's animosity in the air. Herb Dean, the best guy to do this. TJ right ahead with the angles. Cody, though, immediate pressure. TJ got to be careful. His chin is up. Good kick by Cody. Good kick. I like it already. Cody mixing it up. TJ, though, staying patient. Always cutting angles. Always moving in and out. Is that the smooth flow? Good kick. Good kick by Cody. This fight can end in a second. Don't blink. This is it. DJ lost. Demetrious Johnson lost via split decision to Henry Cejudo, people. In case you're tuning in right now, that is the quick update to you. Surprise of the century, I will believe. DJ lost to Henry Cejudo. TJ wants to mix up some takedowns. Cody being patient with that same stance he had the first time, but he's throwing in some kicks. I like this. I like the kicks from Cody. Yes, TJ wanted to set him up with the same combo with the high kick, which dropped in last time. But Cody is not having none of that. Cody staying patient. TJ, though, cutting angles once more. Oh, beautiful evasion by Cody, man. Beautifully done. TJ has not landed anything significant. That is important to note. TJ is too close in range. Oh, Cody almost connected there. TJ got to be careful. Good kick to the body. Good kick. TJ's got the attention of Cody. Good outside leg kick, followed up with an inside leg kick by TJ Dillashaw. Oh, fast hands by Cody. Fast hands. TJ, though. Oh, my goodness. Cody staggers TJ. But TJ fires back. Cody doesn't want to go in. It's really smart by Cody. He staggered TJ there. TJ got up his game here. He's getting hit. Oh, beautiful knee. Beautiful knee by Cody. Cody's feeling it. I gotta say, Cody is feeling this. TJ still stays patient, though. If this goes to 5 rounds, did I just say I'll cut my hair? My goodness. I'm having second thoughts on that. I said I'll cut a little bit of my hair. I didn't say I'll cut all. So you got to stay tuned for that. The Indian guy cutting his long hair. That's a rare combination on YouTube. Oh, beautiful connection by Cody. Drops TJ. Swarms him. TJ. Oh, TJ drops Cody. Oh, TJ does the same thing. Gets dropped, comes back, drops Cody. Cody cannot be reckless like this, man. Cody just swings for it. Boom, boom, boom. He gets caught by the right hand. TJ got to be careful here. TJ got to be careful. Oh, Cody is back. TJ knocks Cody down. This is an interesting fight already, people. Oh, right hand. Cody wants to throw that haymaker, man. Cody really wants. He has to throw some jabs. TJ with the high kicks, with the inside leg. Good jabs by TJ. TJ's feeling this. TJ's getting back into the fight. Oh, overhand right misses for both men. The problem with Cody is he leaves his chin way too much down. Good right hand by TJ. Cody's in trouble. Cody's in trouble. Cody's in trouble. Oh my goodness. TJ is close to finishing this fight. Cody is in trouble. Oh my goodness. TJ is swarming him. Oh, beautiful knee. Combinations. TJ Dillashaw finishes the fight via TKO. Oh my God. TJ by destruction. My goodness. What are you saying? TJ is fucking pumped. He wants to tear the cage apart. Cody eating too many shots. Cody eating too many shots.
He cannot complain to Herb Dean. He gave him all the chance he needed to to get back into the action. He was eating shots after shots after shots. This was like Henan Barao and TJ Dillashaw, man. TJ ends the trilogy. TJ's talking trash. Wow. TJ Dillashaw wins. Man, Garbrandt loads up too much. It's over. It is all over. TJ will find the shots, guys. He is a finisher. TJ by TKO. Lot of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Knee. 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. That's it. It's over. It's over. That's a good stoppage, man. I can't complain. That's a great stoppage. It's a great stoppage. I think they're gonna squash it. I think Team Alpha Male is gonna squash this beef. I think it's enough. Enough of this nonsensical beef. Cody is not gonna beat TJ ever. Cody is just too open, man. Too open. When he swings, he does not cover the left side. He just gets hit. First round finish, guys. I don't have to cut my beautiful hair. TJ Dillashaw, people. I guess the Dominic Cruz first round. I mean, today is Dwayne Bang Ludwig's birthday, people. Today is Dwayne Ludwig's birthday, and the student gives the teacher the best birthday present he can ever give. Give the belt. Give the belts, man. Give the belts. Most finishes in UFC WEC bantamweight history goes to TJ Dillashaw. Henry Cejudo wants to come up and fight 135. My goodness, my goodness. Okay, Alex Bryce. If John Jones DC again, what do you think? I mean, it's John Jones all fucking day and night with some cocaine. That's what I think, Alex Bryce. All day, all night, John Jones whoops that fat ass all the way to the trailer park and back, son. That's what I think. Because John Jones, in my opinion, is the best of all time. You might call it steroids, you might call it cocaine. I don't give a shit. Do cocaine, man. Try doing it. You think you can fight after doing cocaine? I don't think so. I don't think so. And yeah, dick pills, what about it now? He's got a big dick, so deal with it. He's a black dude, got a big dick, gotta get it up. Gotta slang some of that. I mean, enough of this nonsense between John Jones and DC. John Jones is better. It's over. And in case you don't want to give him the second fight, give him the first fight, guys. Clean first fight. 48-46. 49-46. Across the board for John Jones in the first fight. He beat DC fair and square. No steroids, no cocaine, no nothing. They stripped him, and now he's not going back. That's all. So if you really think DC is the greatest of all time, I don't know, man. You can take a couple of my hair and shove it up your ass. I don't think so. DC is a great guy. He's a great human being. He's a good example for who a fighter should be. But if you're looking at fighting, if you're looking at only fighting, Jon Jones is the greatest of all time. There is no question. Yes, he might have done cocaine. Yes, he might have done some dick pills off some gas station. He's reckless. Look, he's 30. Please understand. Jon Jones is 30. If you are young, imagine he was the youngest UFC light heavyweight champion. What will you do? Yeah, I would do some cocaine. Yeah, I would snort it right off a stripper's asshole. That's what I would do. Yeah, I don't think it's right, but that's what I would do. I can relate to it. That's the problem these other guys have. Fighting and cocaine, it's a different thing. Try throwing a punch with cocaine, man. You think it's easy? No. That's how badass Jon Jones is. And yes, he got popped for a steroid. Trace amounts. It's going to be really not going to be influential in your performance. If you're going to do like a milligram of that particular drug, it's not going to improve your performance to help beat DC. DC is the fucking GOAT now, right? 2 world champion, 2-time, 2 weight classes. Jon Jones beat his ass. I like DC as a person, but please don't bring this conversation to the channel again. Alex Price, I love you, brother. I love you. DC sucks. I agree. I mean, I don't agree entirely. DC is a good fighter, man. No disrespect to DC. DC is good. He'll knock a lot of people out. Jon Jones, different. Khabib Conor. Now that's interesting, Alex. That's real interesting. Because if Conor is going to be the same Conor that faced Eddie Alvarez, and Khabib is going to be the same Khabib who faced Al Quinta, then Khabib has problems. Khabib has got a lot of problems coming up for him. But do I think Conor could beat him over 5 rounds? I don't think so. I think Khabib gets it via decision, I guess, because Conor does not have the power in the later rounds. He is good. Trust me, Conor is one of the best to ever do it. He's up there. Top 5 MMA legends of all time. You name it. Anderson, up there. Jon Jones, up there. DC, up there. Demetrious Johnson, up there. And I'm going to put him up there too. That's my top 5 greatest of all time. Alright, people? That is going to be a fucking wrap from this channel. And you're looking at my dick for some reason. Sorry. That's my pant. The camera is up. I forgot the camera. Okay, stop looking at my dick, people. I need some gas station dick pills up in here. Hey, fixed it, okay? Don't look at this Hindu dick. You got some better stuff to do on a Saturday night. Go sling some. Alright, people, I'm gonna peace out. It's been a great night of fights. Maybe leave a like, sub to the channel, do that shit. I don't know. I had a great night watching these fights. Man, we got a new flyweight champion, people. We got Henry Cejudo, and imagine this, TJ versus Henry. They both are on the same terms. Let's see what happens. Is it going to be a rematch for DJ? Is it going to be TJ Dillashaw versus Henry Cejudo? The world is going to blow up at this rate, people. We have UFC 228, Tyron Woodley versus Darren Till. We got UFC 229, Conor versus Khabib. We got UFC 230, Nate Diaz versus Dustin Poirier. My goodness, we got some great fights coming up. This is MMA Live. I'm going to sign off. This is Harry from MMA Live. Peace be upon you, my brothers and sisters. Adios. Oh, man, that was